Fatty liver disease is increasingly common, and if you have diabetes or prediabetes, your risk is significantly higher. That's because insulin resistance impairs your ability to use glucose, and excess glucose is then stored as fat in the liver. This can trigger a vicious cycle where impaired liver function exacerbates insulin resistance, further impeding blood sugar control, accelerating the development of heart disease, kidney disease, pancreatitis, and pancreatic cancer. It's often a silent condition, only picked up once the problem is out of control. So today we're going to cover the early warning signs to look out for, regardless of whether you have diabetes or not, as well as steps you can take to reverse fatty liver and protect yourself, including specific foods that are scientifically shown to help repair the liver. Make sure you subscribe to Diabetics Talk for more practical diabetes information, and click the like button if you find this information useful. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get 3 free gifts to help you prevent and fight diabetes. Warning sign number 1, abdominal discomfort. This discomfort typically manifests as a dull ache or bloating in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen where your liver resides. This happens because the liver becomes enlarged as it stores fat, leading to a nagging discomfort that's hard to ignore. Now, some people experience an intense throbbing after heavy drinking, and while that's different sensation to what we're talking about here, likewise, it's a sign that your liver isn't happy. Alcohol is strongly linked to liver damage. However, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease has become much more prevalent in recent years due to changing lifestyles, industrial food additives, excess sugar, and other modern toxins. In fact, today around 1 in 4 adults has non-alcoholic fatty liver. But the fact is, whether fatty liver is caused by alcohol or other factors, both are harmful, and both can cause the symptoms we'll discuss today. If you're experiencing ongoing abdominal discomfort that doesn't track with your diet or other identifiable causes, it's prudent to consider your liver and take the steps we outline later in this video. Warning sign number 2, unexplained fatigue. Fatigue can be subtle, yet significant, a warning sign of fatty liver. In this context, it's more than just feeling tired. It's a persistent sense of exhaustion that doesn't improve with rest. This can be perplexing, especially if you're managing your diet and generally taking care of your health. So how does this happen? Your liver is involved in the metabolism of nutrients, thus impacting energy production. When your liver isn't functioning properly, your body struggles to produce enough energy, leaving you feeling constantly drained. If you notice that your tiredness is persistent and doesn't correlate with your blood sugar readings, or if it's accompanied by other symptoms discussed in this video, it may be time to consult your healthcare provider. Warning sign number 3, unexpected weight changes. Unexpected weight changes, particularly weight gain around the abdomen, could signal an underlying issue. The liver plays a critical role managing fats and sugars. Fatty liver disrupts these metabolic processes, potentially leading to sudden changes in weight. While weight gain is most common, unexplained weight loss should not be overlooked either. Rapid weight loss can happen when blood sugar gets out of control, triggering your body to start using fat for energy because glucose can't get into the cells due to severe insulin resistance. As well as eating the foods we'll discuss at the end of this video, you might also like to watch our video on 11 drinks that lower blood sugar naturally. Getting plenty of these is another way to keep your blood glucose and liver healthy. We'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Now on to warning sign number 4, jaundice. Characterized by a yellowing of the skin and whites of the eyes, jaundice is a direct reflection of liver distress. Jaundice indicates that the liver is struggling to process bilirubin, a byproduct of the normal breakdown of red blood cells. The liver's role is to convert this bilirubin into a form that can be excreted. However, when the liver is dysfunctional, it can't process bilirubin efficiently, meaning bilirubin accumulates in the blood, turning the skin and eyes a yellow color. Before we get to the final three, how about those free gifts? Discover an entire world of diabetes-fighting foods with our new book, 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar. Plus, you'll discover the real reason why type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease are increasing at an alarming rate, and find out what really works when it comes to preventing these illnesses by watching our free diabetes fighting documentary. Plus, get a free recipe book, Amazing Alternatives to Rice, Pasta, and Bread, which contains over 50 delicious and easy to prepare recipes that the whole family will love. These gifts are free and waiting for you to grab them in the description box below. Now back to our video. Warning number 5, loss of appetite. A dwindling appetite, often accompanied by a subtle onset of weakness, is an overlooked harbinger of fatty liver disease. Beyond metabolism and detoxification, your liver is responsible for hormones that tell you you're hungry. But when it's overburdened with fat, these hormone functions can stop working, leading to a reduced desire to eat. This lack of appetite may be sporadic or persistent and can contribute to a general feeling of weakness. As your intake of nutrients diminishes, so does your energy reserve, leading you to feel lethargic. If you find yourself eating less than usual without a change in activity level, consider it a signal worth acting on. Warning sign number 6, swelling in your legs and abdomen. Swelling in the legs and abdomen are medically known as edema and ascites respectively. These are signs that the liver is struggling to synthesize proteins and maintain fluid balance. The liver acts as a protein-making factory. It takes the protein and amino acids from the food we eat and assembles them into new proteins that our body can use. These act like sponges, keeping fluid in the blood. But when the liver is damaged, it can't make enough of these protein sponges. Consequently, fluid leaks out of the blood vessels and into the surrounding tissues, causing swelling. Even when you're getting plenty of protein from food, if your liver's not healthy, your body may not be able to use that protein. Edema and ascites generally occurs when the liver disease has progressed to a severe stage, such as cirrhosis, where liver scarring impedes blood flow. Cirrhosis can lead to liver failure, which is life-threatening. Yet another reason why it's incredibly important to recognize the signs of liver distress early and take the corrective steps we'll discuss next. Warning sign number 7, changes in bowel movements. Don't ignore changes in bowel movements. This can be a major sign of fatty liver as well as colorectal cancer. Bile is produced by your liver and stored in your gallbladder. It's released into your small intestine to aid in the digestion of food, breaking down fat so they can be absorbed into your bloodstream, then used for energy, cell growth, and hormone production. If your liver is compromised, it may not produce enough bile, or the bile may not reach your intestine effectively, leading to changes in bowel movements. Pale or clay-colored stools can indicate a bile deficit. On the flip side, if your liver is inflamed, it may lead to looser stools or an increased frequency of bowel movements. Changes in bowel movements, particularly those that do not resolve with a dietary adjustment, is a major indicator to be aware of. It can be caused by a number of different factors, some less urgent than others, so don't panic, but take action. Now the big question: how can you take care of your liver? Many of the same key steps for fighting diabetes apply here, and there are few foods that have a big impact. Limit alcohol, as excess significantly overloads your liver. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats is crucial, and make sure to get plenty of exercise. These are the top 3 priorities. Beyond those, garlic has broad health benefits and has powerful effects on the liver. Garlic contains potent compounds like alanine and diethins. When garlic is crushed or chopped, alanine is converted into allicin, a sulfur-containing compound which can heal the liver. The liver is particularly susceptible to oxidative stress due to its central role in metabolism, but the antioxidants in garlic help neutralize free radicals, reducing oxidative stress and thereby protecting cells from damage. Furthermore, your liver is your primary organ for detoxification, and compounds in garlic have been shown to enhance the liver's detoxification pathways, making it easier to eliminate toxins. Heavy metals wreak havoc on the kidneys and liver, and one clinical trial involving workers from a car battery factory found that garlic is one of the most effective foods for eliminating heavy metals. For fatty liver specifically, a 2020 study involving 110 people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease observed significant reductions in liver fat among those who consumed garlic extract compared to a placebo. Next, regular coffee consumption has been linked to reduced liver fat and fibrosis. As we discussed, fibrosis involves excessive scar tissue, severely impacting liver function and potentially triggering liver failure or cancer. Well, a 2020 meta-analysis by the University of Kansas School of Medicine found that coffee drinkers had a 23% lower risk of developing fatty liver disease and a 32% reduced risk of fibrosis. Omega-3 is another important one. Found abundantly in fatty fish like mackerel, salmon, herring, and sardines, omega-3 significantly reduces inflammation associated with fatty liver disease. If you can, choose wild-caught fish to get higher levels of omega-3. Eating wild-caught fish will also help you to avoid heavy metals, antibiotics, and other contaminants that come with farmed fish. Next, research shows that people who eat a lot of lentils, beans, and chickpeas have significantly lower risk of fatty liver disease, hypertension, and insulin resistance. Likewise, leafy greens are key for their fiber, which binds to toxins in the gut and reduces the load on your liver, along with other health benefits. Nuts are a great source of healthy fats, vitamin E, and bioactive compounds that support the liver, especially walnuts. And olive oil is high in monounsaturated fats and phenolic compounds, which reduce fat buildup in the liver and combat oxidative stress. We hope you found this information useful. If so, click the like button to help us spread the word, and click the subscribe button to stay up to date with new Diabetics Talk videos. Don't forget to claim your free gifts by clicking the link in the description below or visiting diabeticstalk.com. Also, check out exclusive Diabetics Talk merchandise from our store and sign up as a member to get full access to the Food, Health, and You Complete Implementation System documentary and more. We want to keep making informative, research-based videos for you, so if you gained value from this video and would like more of it, you can send us a super thanks by clicking the thanks button at the bottom of the video. We're Diabetics Talk, and it's our mission to bring you the best tips and tricks to help you fight diabetes. Thanks for watching. We hope you're having a diabetes fighting day.